Well, friends, could yet another gag order be in Donald Trump's future? For those of you scoring at home, that would be gag order number 4. Who knows? Maybe the 4th time's a charm. Yeah, probably not. But let's talk about it, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. Well, friends, a 4th judge is now considering the need to gag Donald Trump to keep him from endangering the folks who are involved in the endeavor of trying to hold him accountable for his crimes. Now, he's lying about and endangering FBI agents and federal prosecutors. But before we turn to the new reporting, if you'll indulge me just 30 seconds of housekeeping. As you may know, here at Justice Matters, we are an all-volunteer operation. We're up and running 7 days a week, posting a legal analysis video every day, and we couldn't do it without your support. So if you'd like to more formally support our all-volunteer efforts, our mission, our content, please feel free to come on over to patreon.com. You can sign up to become a patron, and if you do, I'll send you some Team Justice and Justice Matters stickers and a personal handwritten note of thanks. Now, let's turn to the new reporting. This from the Washington Post. Headline, Special Counsel seeks court order limiting Trump's false claims about FBI. And that article begins, Special Counsel Jack Smith filed court papers Friday asking a judge to order Donald Trump not to make any further incendiary claims suggesting that FBI agents were complicit in a plot to assassinate him. In the filing to U.S. District Judge Aileen Cannon, Smith argues Trump's statements earlier this week exposed FBI agents involved in the case to the risk of threats, violence, and harassment. The request caps a tumultuous week in the former president's far-reaching legal battles. He's preparing for closing arguments Tuesday in his trial in New York and has made incendiary claims about the origins of the case against him in Florida for allegedly mishandling classified documents and obstructing government efforts to retrieve them. The new filing underscores the intensity of the fear inside federal law enforcement agencies that someone may take inspiration from Trump's invective and attack FBI or Justice Department personnel. The late Friday filing came in response to a number of statements from Trump or his campaign, including a fundraising appeal that screamed, Biden's DOJ was authorized to shoot me. Okay, friends, let's go right to Special Counsel Jack Smith's new court filing, a court filing that exposes the dangerous, incendiary, violence-inducing lies of Donald Trump, a court filing that demands that the judge, Trump-appointed Judge Aileen Cannon, do something about it. The new filing is in the case of the United States of America versus Donald Trump, Waltine Nauta, and Carlos de Oliveira, defendants, and it's captioned, Government's Motion for Modification of Conditions of Release. The government moves to modify defendant Donald Trump's conditions of release to make clear that he may not make statements that pose a significant, imminent, and foreseeable danger to law enforcement agents participating in the investigation and prosecution of this case. The government's request is necessary because of several intentionally false and inflammatory statements recently made by Trump that distort the circumstances under which the Federal Bureau of Investigation planned and executed the search warrant at Mar-a-Lago. And friends, let's cut right to the chase. In this filing, Special Counsel Jack Smith says, regarding the date and time that the FBI selected to execute the search warrant at Mar-a-Lago, the FBI chose a date, August 8, 2022, during Mar-a-Lago's off-season when neither Trump nor his family would be in Florida. And in fact, neither Donald Trump nor any of his family members were at Mar-a-Lago at the time the search warrant was executed. Still, knowing all that, what did Donald Trump say to his angry supporters? The FBI was authorized to shoot me, was just itching to do the unthinkable, and was locked and loaded, ready to take me out and put my family in danger. You know, that statement by Donald Trump is not only inflammatory, incendiary, violence-inducing, but it's stone-cold bullshit, and he knows it. You know, friends, I try not to be defeatist. I try to remain optimistic, in large part because I'm confident we're going to win the battle for our democracy. We are. And I also believe Donald Trump will end up precisely where he belongs, behind bars. But I have to acknowledge that the institutions of government, the executive branch, the Department of Justice, and the judiciary, the judges who are presiding over Donald Trump's cases, his federal cases, have not risen to the challenge. For whatever reason, they continue to be willing to sacrifice the safety of everybody in America, most directly jurors, witnesses, judges, their staff, their family members, prosecutors, their staff, their family members, FBI agents. The institutions of government continue to be willing to sacrifice the safety of all of those categories of people and the safety of the American people generally, indeed the safety of our democracy, sacrifice it all to Donald Trump, to his dangerousness, to his, persistent violence-inducing conduct and statements. That is something I will never understand. I am not going to go defeatist because we are going to win this battle, this struggle. But I sure as hell wish the institutions of government and the good people who populate them would finally realize that when the law provides somebody in Donald Trump's circumstances, somebody on pretrial release, still in 4 felony cases, when that person presents a danger to others, the law provides that that person should be detained pending trial. How about we stop sacrificing the safety of everybody else to Donald Trump's violence-inducing rhetoric? I don't know if it will ever happen. I think there's a better chance that he will be convicted and incarcerated as part of a sentence that is imposed for his criminal convictions than he'll ever be detained pending trial. And that is a significant failure of the system. But we will overcome it. We will win the battle for our democracy. Donald Trump will end up behind bars where he belongs for what he's done to the American people, to the people of New York, to the people of Georgia, to our democracy. He will be held accountable, hopefully, before he inspires, encourages, and incites even more deadly violence. Because justice matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe. Please stay tuned. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.